In a land where the military always comes first, this is national pride on display. A steady stream of goose-stepping soldiers and weaponry paraded under the watchful eye of so-called dear leader Kim Jong Il. But this muscle flexing also provided a stage for his chosen successor's grand debut. For the first time, newly minted four-star general Kim Jong Un joined his frail-looking father at a major public event. Now, Kim Jong Un's name and face weren't even publicly known in North Korea up until very recently. Now suddenly he's center stage of what's being called the largest military parade in North Korean history. My heart is full of hope for the future, she says. The young general is my age, but he reminds me of his grandfather and his father. And the cult of personality the Kim dynasty's power rests on was also on fervent display. And thanks to a rare invitation to international media, it played out for the world to see. And one Canadian here doing humanitarian work also got a first-hand look.
We happen to have a visit scheduled, and we're invited to come along this morning.
But behind a city clad in its Sunday best lies a different story. International sanctions and a collapsed economy have left North Korea chronically short of basic necessities. There are few stores or restaurants. Yet in a country where living standards now lag far behind its neighbors, tears of joy still fall for Kim Jong Il. A feverish, sometimes fear-driven loyalty the regime is now relying on more than ever. And so a weekend of grandiose celebrations ends with yet another lavish ceremony. That and the fact we've been given such close access to it. All signs the North Korean regime's trying to project strength both inside the country and to the world as this succession process begins. Sandy?
And Ben, what about the strength the leadership is trying to project inside the country? How accurate a picture does it paint of the reality of the situation?
Well, forget all the pomp and circumstance that you see behind you. This is still a country in deep economic trouble, isolated in the world community, with an ailing leader trying to pass on power to an inexperienced son. Any way you slice it, it will be difficult. But the Kim family has shown it will pull out all the stops to make sure this country is ruled by the only ruling family it's ever known. Sandy?